All right. Well, thank you for joining us today. We have Jess Tiffany with us. How are you today?
I'm very well. How about yourself?
I'm very good. Thank you for asking. So let's just dive right in. So, if someone wasn't familiar with your business, how do you describe your business?
Our main business is we're a full service digital marketing agency. So we basically do everything from pay per click, Google AdWords, Facebook ads, social media marketing. But what I'm really known for is I wrote an international bestseller on LinkedIn marketing. And so we do a ton of stuff on there. And then we also do publishing. We help with bestseller campaigns, both for Amazon, USA Today, and Wall Street Journal. And basically, we help you coordinate how to push enough marketing to get the sales needed to be generated to make it to those top lists. And so we help you with that. So basically, essentially, we do publicity, get people on podcasts, get them just anything we can do to get their name out there, build credibility, write a book, and also optimize social media for that growth.
Okay, perfect. And how long have you been doing this? How long have you been in business?
Oh, I always lose track. I have other companies, but this one's been around. The main one is probably 4 years old now.
4 years. Okay. Okay. And who is your kind of your target market or your target audience that you're looking to work with?
Yeah, great question. We kind of target two demographics. One is the small business that's looking for basic marketing services to help grow their business, grow their brand online. And then for the publishing, bestseller campaigns, the LinkedIn marketing, all that's typically going towards more like solopreneurs or executives, C-level executives that want to increase their personal brand typically.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense. All right. So a little bit, we're in COVID kind of at the end of it here, 12-month anniversary, maybe this week. So if we want to think back to kind of March and April of 2020 timeframe, what was there, how did that kind of affect your business at that time?
I think the big thing was there was just a lot of fear. Nobody knew what was happening. Nobody knew what to expect. I did lose a few clients because of that. They weren't sure if they could, keep going. And then because I do digital marketing, a lot of people realized they needed to pivot. And so they did pivot towards doing more stuff online, and which fell into my wheelhouse. So I was able to train a lot more people on how to run their social media, how to grow on LinkedIn, as well as just doing some of that social media marketing for them.
Okay. Okay. And are there any actions that you had to kind of take to quickly maybe pivot yourself and help some of your customers kind of come to those realizations?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we had to break through the barrier of this is how we've always done it. Um, we went, we did direct mailing and we did all these other different things, and now it's kind of grinding to a halt in some sense, and kind of that panic sets in, like we don't know what to do here. What can we do? And then making those suggestions of alternative ways that they can market and still get the lead flow, and sometimes even do better than they were with the previous advertising they were doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. So this is kind of an interesting question. So it's been said that, smart people learn from their mistakes and wise people learn from the mistakes of others.
Mm.
What mistakes did you maybe make, kind of along the way that entrepreneurs should learn from you and maybe not make those mistakes?
Yeah, I'd say the number one thing was not getting assistance, not hiring a coach to help. And you're too close to your business. A lot of times you don't see what you're doing wrong and where you could optimize to grow. And once I started hiring coaches, whether it was for health, for how to grow my business, how to structure and organize things. Once I was willing to do that and spend a little bit of money to invest, it made leaps and bounds of growth that I was able to go through. And so I'd say that makes a huge difference. And then probably another thing is just watch out, be careful, a little bit who you trust, I guess maybe is the right word to say it, because I got fraud committed upon me. And basically how this particular scam goes is they tell you that you have to coordinate with they wanted graphic design work, but you have to coordinate with the printer and pay them directly or something. And they actually have you talk to the person so you think it's legit. And then they pay you more than they actually owe, and then they do it. Then you find out it's a stolen credit card, and then you have to pay chargebacks and fees and all kinds of stuff. So luckily, I did realize it before the scam finished, but I still had to pay all the chargeback fees and things like that. So just be careful. If somebody says, "Well, I need to pay you extra," or something just doesn't sound quite right, make sure you question it. And I did question it, but the money showed up in my account, so I go, "Oh, okay, it must be real." And so just kind of be a little bit cautious when you're doing business out there.
Yeah, that's really good advice. Thank you. So second to last question, can you kind of share your contact details, website, anything where people can reach you? And then I don't know if you have any kind of offer or how we can best, drive traffic to you.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do. So I run a couple companies, so you can feel free to check them out. MNU Digital is our full service digital marketing agency. It's mnudigital.com. We are in beta on a new social media platform, which is called Jester.com. It's Jezster, which was actually a nickname of mine growing up. So those are two. I do have the Rev It Up podcast. So if you look on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Castbox, you name it, or for Rev It Up with Jess Tiffany, you'll find that there. And as far as an offer, probably the best is to go to JessTiffanyConsulting.com and then /guided tour. And it'll go through our 52-week program there for teaching you how to get your business rocking and rolling. So I guess that'd probably be the best thing there is JessTiffanyConsulting.com /guided tour. And it kind of has a program there you can check out. So.
Okay, that's perfect. And I'll include all of that in the notes and everything. So people can just kind of click and point and go from there. All right, so last question. Thinking about everything in the last, in your career and especially in the last year and a half, what is most inspiring to you today?
Most inspiring. As far as my personal goals or?
Could be anything.
Okay. My family. Working at home, 99% of the time now. Versus, I don't know, it's 80 or whatever it was before. I did work at home, but I was out doing coffee shop meetings all the time and different webinars and stuff. It's just really made me realize that is what's more important out there is spending time with family. And I got 4 little kids, and they're starting to be not so little anymore. And I just really want to sow more time into their education and their growth and help them be able to have the tools to really succeed once they move on from our house.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's awesome. I'm the oldest of 4 kids, and my parents shared time. So we always had a parent, and that made a difference. So that's fantastic. Okay, well, all right. Well, thank you so much, Jess. I know folks will definitely find value from your words and learn from your mistakes and all of that. So thank you so much. And I'll include the contact details in the notes. And have a great day.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.